Is there a better feeling than shooting up heroin? At least the first time, that time you're talking about. Is there anything else?
It's the best every time, because it's the only time I'm okay. Unless I'm high, I'm not happy. I don't want to be here.
You don't want to be here, you said?
Like, as in, like, you know, dealing with the bullshit of everyday life that I have now, that I turned my life into.
Yeah.
I know it's my fault. I'm not gonna be a victim, you know. I'm not gonna play poor me bullshit. I know I did this to myself, and I gotta figure a way to get out, but I still know where to start.
So, here we go.
Like, instead of a welcome home thing, it was like a going away thing. She cooked some banging food. But yeah, I went to King Soopers yesterday, got $239 worth of groceries, and I bagged it up at the self-checkout. And I seen them looking at me, right? And I was like, dude, they're gonna try and chase me out of the store because I didn't have any money. I was gonna grab and go, you know? And so, but I had the buggy, right? So, bagged up all the groceries and picked up the groceries, put it on my shoulder, and threw the buggy like behind me so they couldn't get me. Got out of the store, and I had a driver this time, so it's like easy. You know what I'm saying? Getaway driver.
So you got all the food and she cooked it up.
Yep.
So everybody works together out here.
Well, me and her do.
Okay.
Not everybody. I just got in a fight with like 3 different guys out here, like on my way back.
With guys?
Yeah, like what is it? No, that's not tech. This guy that looks just like that guy though, I've been chilling with him all day, right? And I've known him for 2 years, but he came at me, yelling at me in front of everybody, because he's like an attention whore, right?
Yeah.
He wants everybody to know he's mad. He's mad at me. He's making me look like shit, like I stole his phone. I was like, dude, I took your shit away by Dennis. That guy over there, I've known him since I moved here too, so I trust him with my stuff.
Yeah.
So I put our stuff together because he left me with his stuff. And yeah, he like, I was yelling at him, man, because I was like, dude, like, I hate this flip-floppy attitude you got, dude. Like, either be solid or just don't talk to me, dude, because I don't want you to use me as just like a, you know, something to laugh at, because that's what I feel like, you know, like, and that's what I really always felt like, you know, just a joke, you know. So
no, you're not a joke.
But I am.
I'm sorry it made you feel that way.
Yeah, my bad.
So Rose, you're here in Denver.
Yes, sir.
You from here?
No, sir.
Where are you from?
I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
And when did you move out to Denver?
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Mm-hmm, with the father and my son.
And have you guys been on the streets this whole time, the 2 years that you've been here?
Yeah, we were homeless before we came here.
Okay.
We moved here knowing we were going to be homeless.
Are you still with him?
Yeah, he's in jail right now.
Okay. Do you guys experiment with drugs and alcohol? Have you had any issues with drugs and alcohol?
Yeah, ever since I was 16, my brother shot me up with heroin for the first time. And so that's the first time I tried it. I dabbled with it, you know, and it was all right. But I realized heroin feels better when your life turns to shit. Like, when I was 16, I had a house, I had a mom to take care of me and stuff, brothers and sisters. I didn't really like heroin that much. But I'm telling you, the first time I tried heroin, after that, I was 20 years old. I had just lost my son, and my baby daddy was doing it all the time, and he seemed okay with life whenever he was on heroin, right? So I was like, dude, I'm tired of feeling depressed. Like, I want to nod out. I want to, you know, feel like how you look like you feel. You look like you feel good. I want to feel good like that, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, I'm gonna break up with you if you do this, you know? I was like, I really don't give a shit. I just want something to take me out of this hellhole, you know? Because everything went to shit when I lost my son, you know? Mm. My mom took him away from me. That's the dude that pushed me earlier. That guy, he's an asshole. Fuck him. I hate him now, man. He's an asshole. Anyways, so yeah, he shot me up when I was 20, and I'm telling you, the first time I felt that rush in my head, I saw my son hugging me when I felt that warmness in my head. It was like a visual thing and a physical thing too. Yeah. But like, yeah, it was like that feeling I didn't have, that piece that was missing in me, the piece that was either hurting me or missing, got fixed when I shot up heroin every time. It was like I had my son with me. So getting off of it is really hard, you know?
Is there a better feeling than shooting up heroin, at least the first time? That time you're talking about? Is there anything else?
It's the best every time, because it's the only time I'm okay. Unless I'm high, I'm not happy. I don't want to be here.
You don't want to be here, you said?
Like, as in, like, you know, dealing with the bullshit of everyday life that I have now, that I turned my life into.
Yeah.
I know it's my fault. I'm not gonna be a victim, you know. I'm not gonna play poor me bullshit. I know I did this to myself, and I gotta figure a way to get out, but I just don't know where to start.
So you get high every day? Mm-hmm. You shooting up?
Actually, since I moved to Denver, I stopped shooting up. I smoke blues now. I smoke it. Because y'all, the dope they have in Denver is different than the stuff they have back home in South Carolina. Like, I guess they got shooters dope and then they got smokers dope, is what you hear people say sometimes. Because I've tried shooting up the fentanyl out here. It doesn't do anything. It's crazy. But back home, you nod out OD and everything.
So is fentanyl the only, or blues, the only drug that you do?
I do blues, I do Xanax, and I drink a little bit on the side if I can't find any of those. And then also if I get too tired with all that, I do shoot up meth though.
Shoot up meth? Okay. Do you do that every day?
No, just when I get too tired.
When's the last time you shot heroin?
The last time I tried to shoot it up
or smoked it, I'm sorry.
Smoked it? I've been having a rough couple days with, I got screwed over for $65 the other day, so that really moved into today. So, but the last time I smoked it was earlier. But
today.
Usually I'm smoking it all day, every day. But right now I'm, trying to figure out how to get money for it right now. I'm having issues today.
What about meth? When's the last time you shot or smoked meth?
It's crazy you asked that because I've been up for 5 days.
So you've been doing it a lot?
I shot up like 3 days ago and then I've been smoking it after that.
Gotcha.
Because it's like, I just want to get through the day and then I want to go to sleep later. But then some bullshit ends up happening to where I can't go to sleep.
So you've been up for 5 days?
Yeah, and I'm tired. But I'm just trying to finish this day and hopefully I can go to sleep tonight.
What do you do to make your money?
I boost. But I'm not gonna lie, I've had sex here and there, did that a little bit. But I don't wanna, I think about, like you said earlier, like the ladies who work in the sex industry and stuff, or do that for money and drugs. I don't wanna look back on my day and think about all the millions of dicks I sucked, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna think about that. I wanna be like, I did something else, like I earned it. And I don't wanna have somebody else like have control of me, you know? Yeah. Or fuck me over, because motherfuckers do that, like men do that,
Yeah, sure.
And they'll lie to you.
It's dangerous out there.
They just want to get their nut, but I don't want to have to deal with all that bullshit. I just want to do me, get my drugs, and get high and go to bed. You know what I'm saying?
So when's the last time that you traded sex for money or drugs? Or a sexual act?
It's probably been months, because I'm really good at boosting. I'm good at what I do.
What's your easiest thing to steal? What's your main thing? Is it clothes, electronics, tools?
Clothes. I go to Marshall's, Ross, places that have like overstock and but also name brand stuff, and or Designer Shoe Warehouse, DSW. There's this one by the Colorado station by the light rail. If you go towards the Safeway, you got the Best Buy across the street and DSW. Before 11 or 11:30, when the security comes in, they open up around 10, I think. Before security gets there, you can get out of the door with like at least 3 pairs of shoes at a time. So like if I want, I could be going in and out, but I don't do that. I'm not reckless like that, I'm
You ever
not
been
stupid.
arrested?
A lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You had to think about that. You had to think about that
Yeah,
for
I did a little bit.
What's the craziest thing that you've experienced out here in Denver? Craziest moment?
Craziest moment? I would say when my baby daddy got hit by a car, and then I was homeless for the first time ever without my baby daddy out here to protect me. And he was out in Thornton. He was out in Thornton, another close by area, and these people he was gonna serve drugs to accidentally hit him with a car going like pretty fast. I didn't know where he was for 3 days. And the last text message he sent me before he got hit by the car and he went missing was, "I love you, I miss you, sorry about the bullshit, because we've been fighting, we've been together 10 years, we always fight, but I love him, and I'm okay with fighting with him." He said sorry that time over text message, but he's like, "I'm coming, I'll be there soon, I love you." And out of the 10 years I've been with this man, no matter what, even if it was just in passing, when he said he was coming, he came every single time. So I knew first night something was wrong, right? But then night 2 comes, and then 3 comes, and night 3 I was like, I gotta start calling around, you know, this isn't okay. I call all the jails, he's not there. That's crazy, because he's always in jail, you know what I'm saying? That'd be okay. But my third call to the third hospital was like, oh, who are you looking for? Austin? I'm like, yeah, Austin Smith. Is he with you? It sounded positive. They're like, yeah, he's with us. I was like, and then they told me he got hit by a car. I went to go see him the next day, dude. They had him on a ketamine drip, and he said that was the calmest they seen him, though, was when I was in the room with him. He didn't see me or anything, but he could hear me, and I was talking to him, they had him restrained to the bed, though, because he was like, going crazy on ketamine, trying to get out. I thought he was gonna be a vegetable, dude. That was like my biggest fear, right? But really, it was just the ketamine they had him on was making him not able to talk so well. Mm-hmm. And then, and speaking of drugs, because we were shooting up fentanyl black at the time. It was black with fentanyl cut in it, and we were shooting that up until a year ago. And he left the hospital with cracked ribs, cracked pelvis, 2 skull fractures and shit. Against the doctor's orders, he left because he wanted to go get high. With all that going on, you know? Drugs will make you do crazy things.
And he's still he's locked up right now, right?
Yeah, and he's A-okay.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it didn't end in you know, like the other way.
Right. Death.
Exactly. Have you seen people die out here?
Yeah, actually, one of my best friends' skateboard died last year. We didn't have not fentanyl, but we didn't have Narcan. Nobody around us had it. He died by the Good Times on Colorado in Colfax. That was one of my best friends, dude. I saw the EMTs do CPR on him for an hour. All I could do was stare, hoping that something good was gonna happen, and nothing good happened. It ended bad, like I always think about him, you know. But my baby daddy, he overdoses so much, dude, and we break up and get back together a lot, you know. In the 10 years we've been together, and out here we do it a lot. Haven't seen him in 4 months, yeah, dude. I've seen my baby daddy overdose multiple times, and every time he overdoses or I hear about it, I think about skateboard, and I'm always scared. One day I'm just not gonna be able to see him again, you know.
Yeah.
I worry about him a lot like that, but skateboard ended up passing away, so I miss him a lot too. I think about him a lot. And I feel like kind of guilty in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Like maybe I was too late calling the EMTs, or I should have had Narcan, you know? I feel bad about it.
Yeah, there's things that probably go through your mind, you know? Like,
yeah.
Where could you have done it differently? But you can't.
Right.
You can't.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda,
blame yourself for that.
You can't. Things happen.
Have you done anything that you just absolutely regret out here to feed your addiction? Like something that haunts you, where you're like, God, I can't believe I did that.
Honestly, I just know that I'm not that good of a person, so I'm just like, I've done bad things, but nothing really haunts me because I'm just okay with being a bad person, you know? I'm okay with it. I've gotten used to it. I'm comfortable in my own skin because I gotta be, because I don't want to hate myself, but I don't like myself either. I'm just kind of numb to whoever I am now, you know?
Do you think you're going to be a bad person forever, or do you think that you can change?
The one thing that makes me think I'm going to be a good person one day is the fact that I have a son I want to get back to.
How old is he?
He's 9. And
is that Cade?
That's Cade. Yeah, you see what? Yeah, that's him. And that's my rock star. I'm his biggest fan, dude. I swear. That's the best thing in my life. And I think about him every day, and I think about who he's becoming, and I just wish I could see it and be a part of it right now. But one day, hopefully soonish, I can be something consistent at least.
Mm-hmm. Is he here in Denver?
He's in South Carolina. He's far away. But that's okay, because my baby daddy's mom, the paternal grandmother, is taking care of him, and she's doing a really good job with him.
That's good.
So, at least somebody can do it good.
Yeah.
Do it right. Get it right, get it tight.
Get it right, get it tight. So if you had a message out there to someone watching this, what would it be? Any message that you could get across to the world about anything, what would you tell people?
I just say, for those of y'all that see people like us on the street, because this guy, in the last interview that I was doing with the dude with the other camera, he like literally was like, saying shit like vagrant, like peace and shit, like out the car while he was interviewing me and shit. And I was like, damn, today's not my day, like, cause that was like the third motherfucker that yelled some obscenities at me today. And I was like, damn. But like, dude, like, view people like us with open eyes, and you know, people like me, I hope they understand, like, don't get stuck, dude. Don't be okay with being like this, you know, like, cause you get comfortable when you're out here for so long. I've been out here 4 years, homeless, doing this just outside. Okay, maybe I'll take a shower, fucking hungry a lot, you know, but you know, as long as, like I said, unless I'm high, I'm happy when I'm high, dude. I don't want to be like that though, you know.
Yeah.
I want to find joy in, like, you know, other things and shit, and just like, don't get comfortable like this, dude. Like, find the joy in life again. Figure it out, but find a start, and you know, I think that's the hardest thing though. I think people like me need help finding a way to start to be good again, you know. Be sober, or at least, you know, do the adulting thing a little better, you know. So
that's a good segue into our last question that we ask everybody. If you could wave a magic wand and turn your life into whatever right now, this very second, where would you be, what would you be doing, and who would it be with?
that's easy. Sorry. It'd be me in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, with my son, and I'd be like cooking him lunch right now, having a snack or whatever, and we'd be watching Spider-Man, hopefully taking a nap.
Sober?
Inside, sober. Yeah.
Sober?
In the AC.
Simple, huh?
Yeah, that's all I want.
Simple life.
Yep.
So we have a lot of resources.
That's cool.
We interview people around the country all the time, and we've gotten a lot of people to reach out, and so I just want to extend this to you. We'll give you some contact information.
That's great.
But if you decide that you do want to try to get sober so that you can go wave your own magic wand and, and find your life, we can make that happen for you.
I want to do that. I want to find my life, my sober life. I want to do that. So that'd be great.
Well, I'm serious that if you wanted to do that today, we could make it happen for you. So
what does that consist of?
It just consists of you making a decision and saying that you want to get help.
Are we talking about rehab?
Yeah. So
I would say yesterday, but my few days in jail, and I just swear I'm not this.
I understand.
Can he get out and he had the same opportunity like me?
We can talk about that.
Okay.
We can talk about that, but I just wanted to extend that offer to you right now. And whether that's today or in a week or in a month or whatever it is, and we're going to try to find help for him too if he decides that he wants it. Okay. So we don't. Obviously, the reason we're doing this is to raise awareness, but we want to actually help people.
Yeah.
And so I want to see you in South Carolina with your son, sober too. You know, we all do. There's a lot of people that do, and I think that it's totally possible. So I'm going to pray for you.
Thank you.
And I appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you after we cut this camera off. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the opportunity and everything.